We begin on a scavenger hunt in the woods of Henniker. I'm looking for a piece of history, rusted history.
Oh my goodness, there it is. There it is.
It's an antique car full of bullet holes and leaves, and no doubt, a story.
How did this thing end up out here?
Turns out, finding old car relics in the woods like this, or on a roadside, is more common than you think.
How many wrecks are there out there in the woods?
I'm like so amazed because the more I look, the more I find.
Henniker photographer Jerry LaFaro loved these rusty old cars so much, he turned them into a book of photos and stories.
The name of the book is Abandoned Vehicles of New Hampshire, Rust in Peace. It's a lot of fun. I mean, first of all, they don't move. They're the perfect subject. Some have trees growing out of them, or they're covered in brambles, and you know, the headlights look like eye sockets, and the grills, especially the older cars, they look like giant teeth.
You may recognize Jerry from his other artistic pursuits. He's known for being the official photographer at Tupelo Music Hall in Derry. And for decades, he's produced illustrations for everything from book covers to albums, and yes, even Celestial Seasonings tea boxes. But it was an old, rusted-out truck that he kept driving by that got him thinking about the beauty in abandoned cars.
Finally, one day, I stopped, and the lighting was beautiful, and I started taking pictures, and I felt like I felt like something special was happening.
One rusted vehicle turned into many. Soon, finding more became an adventure.
I would get tips from people, and I would start exploring. I would go on Google Earth and look at tracts of land. You know, it was like a scavenger hunt.
A hunt that took him to a couple of places he couldn't resist.
My father always called it his vintage car sanctuary, where they could live out their days.
Ron Lane runs Lane's Garage on 106 in Loudon. He grew up around these old cars and eventually inherited his dad's collection of vintage relics.
How did you wind up with 150 cars?
Well, so it used to be 600.
Those dozens of rusty classics at Lane's date back to the 1930s. Junk to some, for sure, but to others, there's an irresistible charm.
We have a lot of photographers that come here. I mean, we've had photographers here from France, from Germany, Canada, I mean, all over Australia. Some people bring like a picnic lunch and they go out there and they walk around and they just look at the old cars because, you know, that's nostalgia. It's Americana.
Jerry LaFaro loved it here and took so many photos, he dedicated a whole chapter to Lane's. While there aren't many left, there are a few classic car junkyards still out there. Another chapter in the book is dedicated to Blanchard Auto Salvage in Wilton, a place where Jerry found his love of dinosaurs kind of came to life.
You know, the first time I went to Blanchard's, you know, and I'm wandering through what felt like jungle, and you know, and then there's a dinosaur over there, and there's another one over here. You know, that's the way it looked to me, and I'm like, this is Jurassic Park.
Jerry's book traces some of the stories of the abandoned vehicles around New Hampshire, like an old Cadillac left in the woods of Canterbury, one of 3 a hermit left here when his cabin burned down 40 years ago. But just as often, after hiking into these remote areas, the story behind the car is a mystery.
The mystery is, how is it that these cars are renting out that far out in the woods? I mean, how in the world did anyone ever drive that way?
This is where fact and fiction can get a little rusty, shall we say. Like this 1950s Bel Air Jerry photographed deep in the woods of Wolfboro.
The legend goes is that it was a pair of bank robbers that they were being chased by the police. They went down dirt roads and somehow ended up and crashed out in the woods. So is it a legend or a true story? I don't know.
Locked inside many of the cars Jerry finds are questions about their history, but also wildlife. Turns out these abandoned outposts in nature can make a nice place to live.
I have a car, I open up the glove compartment and it's filled with snake skins and a mouse nest. You know, it was like a smorgasbord at one time.
Even though the cars featured in Rust in Peace no longer drive, like this old Hudson Jerry has in his own yard, he has found they can still take you on a journey. Jerry found so many cars, he's considering a second book before these rusty relics disappear forever.
They're now becoming covered with lichen and moss and plants. And so, you know, the steel came from the earth and now it's going back.